June 7th at UFC 316. One of the biggest female fights in the history of the sport and only going to get bigger. The one and only Kayla Harrison.
Hello.
Hi. Well, technically, I'm going to get smaller before I get bigger, but yeah.
That's fair. Speaking of which, how goes I know camp life is crazy. I know you have a million steps every day that you do. How is the cut and the camp so far?
I mean, it's terrible. I think the hardest part is, just kind of surrendering to it and accepting, it's all part of the process. I'm being broken down to be built up higher than I've gone before. So let me put them I'm getting ready to go do my 6 miles. So I already got my hat on. I got my sunscreen on. I'm ready to go.
It is. So you're choosing, I don't know if you're choosing, it's just how it works in your schedule, but you're doing this 6 miles at the peak of Florida heat today.
Well, for me, it's I do my first workout fasted, and I never want to go into a sparring session or a live, you know how our schedule is. Our live practices are the first thing in the morning every day. And so I never want to go into one of those depleted. My goal is to be the best fighter, not to be the best 6 mile, jogger, So, so I always go into that practice the freshest and then, suck it up, buttercup, and do dude, I'm doing 44 miles. I'm literally doing 2 marathons a week. And I'm maybe I should do a marathon after I retire. What the
The Disney Marathon is really cool. My wife is super into doing the Disney Marathon. It's a thing.
Oh, yeah. So your wife's crazy. Good.
Have you met me?
Yes.
So there you go.
Now a bunch of my church friends are doing 100-mile race.
Oh yes,
that's in the Keys. It's next month, and I was signed up to do it with them. I don't know why. Thank God I got a fight.
I knew you were not gonna make it to that race.
No, because everyone in the leg of the race has to do 2 16-mile parts.
Yeah.
So literally, thank you God for giving me a fight, so I could be sorry, I can't do it.
Talking about that, Kayla, we posted something after that amazing press conference as you are the hero we need. Have you ever been around a press conference where it was so nails on a chalkboard to someone and then this perfect angel the other side? And Kayla, I'm very high on some Kayla Harrison, but it was incredible. Maybe it was very smart of them to be in South Florida, but Juliana didn't do herself any favors at all.
I know.
It was wild.
I mean, to be honest, I was it was very overwhelming in the sense that I was I kind of was all right, we're going to have some fun. It's just 2 moms going to talk a little shit. In my head, it's when I go to the gym, Elle, right? Where you're just you're yapping, but it's all in good fun for me. I don't ever have any malice, ill will. Yeah, 100%. But dude, she came out with she had shit she was gonna say, and nobody and nothing was gonna stop her. And a lot of it didn't make any sense. And so she just does me a huge favor every time she opens her mouth because I get more and more fans. My DMs are literally flooded with please shut her up. It's I'm gonna be I'm literally gonna be like Batman. It's gonna be pretty sick.
It's
Batman.
It's amazing.
I remember, I can't remember exactly what she said, but I remember a couple of years ago she spread some rumors about ATT. I remember, and I heard this from Dan. Were you there when she came through the gym? Because he said she was there for a day maybe or something.
No, I wasn't there when she came to the gym, but that's what I mean, dude. She's just throwing spaghetti at the wall. First it was when I was in the PFL, it was oh, if she wants to be a real fighter, she can come to a real weight class, in a real promotion. And I was all right, well, here I am. And then now it's I ran from the PFL and I ran from Cyborg and now I'm a weight bully. And I'm hello, you do realize that this is the hot, I wouldn't fight this weight if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
It's not by choice. Then she's like, you need to, like, then you're peeing blood and you need to go have a walking taco. Like, I was just like, what is happening? Like,
it was wild. I think I've been around my fair share of press conferences and seen everything.
For sure you have.
I've never seen 100 to 0. Like, I've never seen multiple people, even like Sean was actually very like reserved and not his normal self. And maybe Marab won, but he still had a couple like, oh, thanks, Dana. It was whatever. It was, and I'm not saying this because you're wrong. I said this after that week. I was like, Kayla was 100, Juliana was 0. I've never seen anything like it. But real quick, something on Sean. I don't know if you saw or some of the stuff out there, Kayla. He's in crutches. Maybe he's gonna fight. Maybe he's not. Have you seen anything of it?
No, I did hear someone say something about crutches. I think it was on X or something, but I don't know. What's the rumor mill saying? The
rumor mill is that he's banged up or whatever. But my question to you is, does it matter to you at all if you guys are the headline and it's a Kayla Harrison, Juliana Pena show, or no, not at all, nothing?
No, I mean, like,
just want to crush one championship.
No, I just want to go win that belt. And to be honest with you, the earlier I fight, the better, because I'm a mom, and like these late nights are they're for the birds. Okay, like I'm over 30 now, so I'm in the over 30 club. Like, put me on the prelims, baby.
Harrison loves the daytime UFC card.
Oh yeah, you gotta fight in Dubai. Kayla in Dubai.
Oh, okay. No, I'd actually rather fight late and in the States than early and in Dubai. Thank you for. Would you rather?
It's at 4:00 in the morning there. Like it's but can we rewind just a second? So Pena brought up the cyborg thing. I think that's like the one thing that people tend to navigate towards you if they do have any negativity. Can we put the cyborg situation to bed? Like,
yeah. I mean, like, it doesn't bother me. You guys can, like, people can think whatever they want about me. I know that I chased that fight for years. Like, I know what really happened. And I know that, like, I let that go because I can only control me. And I decided not to chase people, but to chase my dreams. And it was the best decision I've ever made. Like, now I'm on the cusp of being UFC champion. Amanda's gonna come. Like, all of my dreams are coming true, like one step at a time. So, I mean, if you want to, like, I'd still fight Cyborg. She's got to sign with the UFC. We can fight at whatever weight she wants. But, like, I know what really happened. So you guys can say or think whatever you want.
No. We think
facts don't lie. And unfortunately, I signed a NDA about certain things, but like facts don't lie.
Can I ask how long? Is there like a grace period of like then?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You mentioned
that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm full of them.
I'm gonna have my lawyer look at that.
And let us know the day it expires.
Yeah. I will.
No, but you were on our show like a month or two ago where you didn't have a fight yet, and like you said, you laid it out what the path looked like. We kind of knew you'd be fighting Juliana, but you were like, I want Juliana, and then if it was ideal, Amanda would come back. I would cement myself as the greatest female fighter of all time, and like you said, you're on the cusp of that.
I know
that feel to have just prayed and manifested this into existence.
Yeah. I mean, I think it just feels like I'm walking in my purpose. You know, a lot of there's always a lot of uncertainty, I think, especially when you have these big dreams or these big goals. And so it's no secret. Like, I also have big faith, right? Like, that is my goal, is to grow spiritually as much as I can every day. And so I always want to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I always want to be taking that next right step. And there were a lot of moments, especially before I signed with the UFC, where I didn't know, like, is this the right thing? Or is this my pride? Or is this my ego? Or is this, like, am I being selfish? Like, what is the motive behind this? And I just really had to get quiet and get still and talk to God. And, like, some of the best advice I've ever received is 51-49. When it's 51%, you're sure that this is what God wants you to do, you go. And he'll make it clear if it's not. And so when I got to that 51, I was like, all right, I'm all in. I'm going to do this. We're going to see what happens. And dude, it's just been really, it's been a blessing to feel like I'm on the right path and like, hopefully I'm being a light in this world. And I'm just, yeah, like my whole life is such a dream. Literally the only thing that I'm missing is a husband. And from what all my married friends say, like, it's not that great anyway. So
they're overrated, Kayla. They are.
Wait,
I was like, I will not comment on my man-child husband.
They're overrated. They're overrated.
the
How softball's going? I see a lot of
Oh
the
my
social media,
gosh.
multiple games on every Saturday, just taking up
Oh, it's the
time.
sport that never ends.
Oh my God.
Dave,
I'm kidding.
Kayla, have four. I don't know how I do it, and I think you'll like this. My oldest tomorrow is starting his first like MMA session, his first ever MMA.
Oh, that's
training
exciting.
session. So I'm super excited about that. But we got
Yay.
every day is something. We got basketball, Boy Scouts.
No, dude, it's
softball.
out of control. Yeah. My kids are both gonna play at least one sport a season, but now I'm realizing like maybe every other like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have them both play a sport at this because my son's gonna play flag football this year. And we all do judo together. So like we're all always doing something, but dude, this softball thing is no like it's a commit like these and the parent like some of the parents I'm a little bit like rein it in, sweetheart, like it doesn't matter, like there are no scouts here. This is
Do they do all the chants in the dugout? Is it
oh my gosh,
yeah,
I love the chants. No, I'm about that life. I'm like
you're
rooster
there.
rooster you know. Good eye, good eye, good eye, good eye, good eye, good eye, Godei, good eye, good eye, good eye.
You're definitely the loudest mom at the softball field. Definitely.
No, well,
you got to be up there.
Positive. No, I'm definitely loud, but just like all positive.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny because like I don't know the first thing about softball, but like I can tell being a pitcher is a lot of stress, you know, like it's got to be stressful. So I'm like, you know, I'll yell to the pitcher like, deep breath, reset, you've got this, you know, and like
that's good advice.
Sometimes I see her take a deep breath and I'm like, yes.
Hey, Mom.
I was gonna say, Elle, do you think that girl knows? That girl goes home. He goes, Kayla Harrison just told me to take a deep breath. Like, holy crap. Like, if Kayla said, hey, Dave, you should do 10 push-ups every morning, I would freaking do 10 push-ups every morning.
Oh, no, I don't know about that. It's so funny because the dads knew who I was right away. Like all the dads were like, or I had a hat on and they were like, are you who I think you are? And I'm like, who do you think I am? And they're like, are you Kayla? And I was like, I am guilty. And they were like, nice. And the season started before my fight. They were like, when are you going to mess up Julie? You know, like everyone's just waiting for me to mess up Juliana, even the softball dads. Yeah. So it's been funny because now everyone's like, all the softball moms are like all invested in my like weight cut and like they're like, we're going to go out for tacos after your fight. We're going to have a mom night. Like, I'm like, yes, this sounds great.
Dude, it's a thing. It's a thing. We got to push this button now. I know you would be upset if I didn't. Grant goes, tell Kayla feather infinity sign tattoo. She'll know.
Oh, infinity, girls for life, BFFs, hearts.
Is
Grant okay? No,
I have an inside joke that I don't know about.
No, Grant can explain it. He's like, he's got some of the guys at the gym have very like invested relationships, and so
he's one of the good ones.
No, he is definitely one of the good ones.
We love us some Grant.
Yeah, he's the best. He actually coached me one day because all my coaches were gone, and I was like, oh, Grant, thank you. He didn't really say much. I was like, you could be a little more vocal, but I think he was like, great job. I was like, all right.
He's gonna be when Mike Brown finally retires in a million years. Grant
2077, yeah.
Grant will step up and to be the new Mike Brown.
That's good. I like that.
One more off the wall ATT question. It's always a topic on our show weekly. can you give us, or how freaking good is Dakota Ditcheva at fighting? And what's her second?
Dude, I thought you were gonna say Dakota Bush. I was like, you threw me there.
Oh yeah, we do talk about Dakota Bush a lot too. We do.
I was like, which Dakota do you want me to promo for today? Because I can promo for both of them. No, dude, she's an absolute Dakota. We've talked about this a million times. Like, Dakota is like, she's the full package. You know, there are a lot of fighters who are great fighters. There are a lot of fighters who are great athletes, or there are a lot of fighters who are good on the mic. But like, she's everything. She's the total package. She's got the charisma. She's got that it thing. And that girl can fight, you know, like, and she's getting better and better every day. She also has time on her side. She's young. She's hungry. Like, not only, this is what I love about, and what I always look for when I look at the future of our sport. Like, you can be you can be the most talented person in the room, but if you don't have the grit, like, if you're not willing to get in there and get your ass kicked, I don't really give you, I just say, like, you're probably not going to be what you have the potential to be. But Dakota will go with anybody. Like, she's an absolute beast. And the other Dakota as well, dude. Like, guys should be in the UFC 100%. I'm not kidding you. I've seen him spar anywhere from, like, 185, maybe a 205. I'm not even sure. Like, he gives the best guys in the room at ATT the best work that they can get. And that's saying something. Like, we have a lot of, I'm talking from Bo Nickel to Yaroslav to any of the 155, Gamrot, you know, like, Mosfar, like, the best guys in the room. He's giving him the, like, good work. So it's actually shocking to me that he's not in the UFC.
It is very shocking.
I think he's got to be.
Sign him!
He's next.
I just know he's right there. He's got to be.
It's going to happen any day now. I 1,000% believe that. I know it's going to happen.
I would assume also, Kayla. Oh.
We got to address this comment. No, SG, we were talking about Dakota Ditcheva. If you want to hear Kayla talk about Juliana, you're going to have to go to the beginning.
That was 8 minutes ago. Go
Oh, no. Yeah, Juliana's got the it factor. Said no one ever. She's just got that thing. It's it's an annoying voice. That's the thing that she's got.
She has.
It's wild. And also, like you said, it's something that no one's ever said this. So like, it just hit me different. She had 3 lines that she was saying. She didn't care what question was being asked or what you said to her. You could have said, "Hey, Juliana, you're."
No, that's what I mean. She's very Kobe-esque, right? Yeah, she had her bullet points.
Yeah,
she did her, like, research of, like, she just, like, knew, like, I have to say that Kayla's a weight bully. I have to say that she ran from Cyborg. I have to say that she's pissing blood, you know, like. And then she was like, "How are you going to beat me, Kayla?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, well, how are you going to beat me, bitch?"
Oh, God, I can't wait.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah.
We'll rewind it and take it off.
Okay,
a fun one, of course, your UFC 316, June 7th. The next month, July 19th, UFC 17 in New Orleans. Dustin Poirier, American Top Team, headlining.
I know.
The Last Dance, Kayla.
I know. Bittersweet. I'm so happy for him. Like, honestly, my son just walked in. You want to say hi?
Hey, dude.
Hi.
That's Emery. Honestly, I'm so happy for him. He's literally doing this. Like, it's the dream. He's doing it his way. Home soil, like, where it all began. With, like, another legend of the sport. They have massive respect for each other. They share such a long history. Like, yeah, Dustin's the man. And it's so funny because when he won the belt against Max in
Georgia.
Atlanta, I went to that fight. I was at that fight. Like, Dan let me ride on the jet, and so I, like, went up real quick for a night of fights. And I'll never forget that feeling of, like, oh, if Dustin is doing it and, like, I train at the same place as Dustin, like, then I can do it. Like, it was so inspiring. And so I'm just so happy for him. He's got a baby on the way. Dude, he's like living the dream. I'm so happy for him. He deserves every single bit of it, you know?
And I think one of the most underrated things, and you said it there too, is just whenever it happens, could be a year from now, Kayla, could be 9 years from now, whenever the last fight is. Imagine your last fight being against someone with angst like a Juliana. It would just like ruin the moment.
No,
of
yeah,
how
100%.
great that Dustin and Max are so cool. They,
Yes.
you know, they know what they're going to do. Very
Yes.
respectful. It's just got a great feeling about the whole thing. I think it's a
100%.
very underrated part of the Last Dance.
No, like the ultimate level of respect for each other, like true martial artists, like also true warriors, dogs, like everybody's favorite fighters. Like it just doesn't get better than that, you know? Yeah, I'm so pumped for him. It's gonna be freaking epic. You best believe I'm gonna be at that fight. It's gonna be epic.
That's three. That's three, Al. That's three.
I think we're all gonna be there.
Yeah,
we're definitely all gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be there. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, and then not the cat.
And you'll be world champion during that night. That's
insane. I know, dude. That means I'm gonna finally be. They better put me in the front row. They've been put me in the second row, and I just want you to know that I notice everything. I notice everything, UFC, and so when I get that belt,
first row,
be in the front row.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already. I have a long list of demands for American Top Team. Like we've talked. I don't know if we've talked about this. Dan is like.
Heard about the statue.
Dan said that I have to give him at least 24 hours to enjoy me winning before I start like berating him with my assault of demands. No, yes, the American Top Team statue is now going to have breasts. There's going to be a Kayla Harrison only parking spot. There's a mural of George with his knee. There will now be a mural of me. I'm not sure, maybe like with a cape, since I'm going to be Batman and like save the world. I don't know, something like artsy but edgy, some kind of mural. We're gonna figure it out.
Dude, how cool would it be actually in front of the American Top Team that they do it for NBA players? Like Shaquille O'Neal has a statue. I went to LA, like he's got a statue. They can have a George.
I'm not even thinking big enough. I need a real. So Mako's major was in ceramics. He was an art major with a special in ceramics. And so maybe I will commission Mako to make a bronzed statue of me to go out front of American Top Team. It's gonna be it's gonna end up being something extremely abstract.
Definitely add a women's sauna to your list.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I've been bitching about the female locker room. Sorry, my son's here, so now I can't. For years now, so don't worry. There will be some major changes.
That's coming.
Major.
Let's go.
They've got like a private bathroom right next to our bathroom. We're knocking that wall out. Okay, we're gonna put a sauna in there. We're gonna get a cold plunge. We're gonna get what else do we need? I think we should have little vanities, like like with a hair dryer, so you can get ready. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, Mom,
Kayla for president, guys.
if you don't want the cats to go in your room, this make a cat house room.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Kayla.
Right.
One time, we took too much of your time. You can.
Thank you, guys.
run. We appreciate you. Kayla Harrison, June 7th, UFC 316, Newark, New Jersey.
Emery, say
world champion.
Emery, say and new.
And no.
Let's
And
go!
new. Thank you, Kayla.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Kayla's the best. The best.